Oh, I just started.
Okay.
Just like I told him. When
He
you
can't do it. He
no, I'm gonna I know. But look, for you ain't had one. So
Yeah.
look,
How you do it?
pull it straight up. It's a cork.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta
You gotta
twist it
twist it and
and
pull it
pull
straight
it
up.
out. Okay.
All right, so we're live here. I haven't done a live stream in such a long time. I forgot how to do this almost. It's been a minute. See if we get some people up in here real quick. My old ass. I am not old. Lola, what up? What's going on, Lola? How you doing? John Durden, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Brian Joseph, what it do? Can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. You said I'm seasoned like a mofo then? Yeah, I am. I guess you could say that. Seasoned. I keep hearing some like popping outside. Somebody getting shot? I don't know what's going on right now. It ain't 4th of July, so I don't, Jared, Cowboys 38-10. You know what, Jared? That's actually a good score prediction. To be honest with you, that actually might be accurate. 38-10. We know the Lions are damn near dead last in defense. They're like 31st in the league in defense right now. What's your take on the game tomorrow? I am going to get into that in a second. I just wanted to, see if some people slide into the chat real quick. Some people roll up in here. You know how it is. But we're gonna get into that, Brian. I'm gonna let you know what my take is on this whole situation. This is my first live stream this season, and I'm sorry that it's been late, but I just been having a lot going on. Y'all know my grandmother passed last month, so it's just been a lot going on. Actually, this chair that I'm sitting in now is my grandmother's old chair. This is the chair she used to sit in when she was here. Rest in peace to my granny. Um, but yeah, I feel blessed. I feel safe in this chair because this is where she sat. This is my new comfort zone right now. So that's where I'm at with it. Cowboys will be 7-2. So I'm looking to be 6-2 before the remember we got a bye coming up, John. So we have the Lions this week. We have the Lions, Tigers, and Bears on mine. So we got the Lions this week, got the Bears this week, and then we got a bye. So if we can get 6-2 into the bye, which we damn sure should, because the Bears ain't worth 2 cents either, because they couldn't even beat the Commanders. Y'all seen that last game with the Commanders where they went down to the wire and couldn't even score a damn touchdown in the red zone. It was ridiculous. So I'm done with that. Thank you, Lola. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. But John, we definitely can be 6-2 going into that break. Now, going to this Lions game, I look at it like this. You don't want to go in any game thinking that, okay, you're going to shut the team out, right? Because, again, we talked about this. This is the NFL. It's the NFL. Every team is an NFL team, right? No matter if they're good, sorry, whether they're the Commanders, the Lions, the Jacksonville Jaguars, whatever the situation is. Every team can win in this league at any given time. That's why they call it any given Sunday. They made a whole movie about it. But because you guys remember what happened, we shut down a team. The Broncos came and demolished our asses. Now, again, also, this is not Vic Fangio's defense. I don't even know who the damn defensive coordinator for the Lions is. So if anybody can figure that out, I don't even. What's his name? Welsh? Well, so I don't know. All I know is Dan Campbell is the coach because those of you that don't know, Dan Campbell actually was a tight end for the Dallas Cowboys at one point in time when right before Jason Witten got here, and even when Jason Witten was here, his rookie year, he was Dan Campbell's backup. A lot of people don't know that. Not backup, but second tight end on the team. Do you think we will trade for DJ Moore? I heard DJ Moore just got put on IR. From what I've seen, I didn't even. Hold on one second. Let me look it up. Uh, like I saw somewhere where they said that they put him on IR. But I don't know if that was true or not. But I think DJ Moore would be a good player in our scheme. Also, Denzel Mims as well too. But again, you're gonna get James Washington back more than likely after the bye. Because again, these two games we can definitely win with the wide receivers we have. Remember, Dak Prescott's coming back. He throws more to his tight ends. He has more rapport with the team in general. So CeeDee Lamb's going to look better out there with him. Michael Gallup's going to look better out there. Noah Brown. So if they put Jalen Tolbert out there, hopefully he can get a catch or two to try to get some confidence under his belt. Because I think with Jalen Tolbert, I think they just need to get him an opportunity to just go out there and play. You know what I mean? Because one thing about football or any sport in general, you have to get comfortable, right? You have to get to a point where you go out there and make a catch and you feel better about it. Just like perfect example, Michael Gallup. When Michael Gallup came back from his injury, he scored that touchdown. That was the confidence that he needed to move forward. And now, right now he's just trying to get his legs back under his feet at this point. Chubb, what up? What up, Kid Mega? What's going on, brother? How you been? Did you move up to Cali, Kid Mega? Lola, is Gina around, Lola? Do I think Ezekiel Elliott will be with the Cowboys next year? I do, John. And I think what they might do in the offseason, they might uh, kind of reduce his contract. Maybe redo his contract. That might be something that they might do to lessen his cap hit because his cap hit right now is ridiculous. So if Ezekiel Elliott's not on your team and they don't change the way that his contract is structured right now, oh, it'd be devastating to their salary cap. They'll literally be paying him long after he retires. So you don't want to do that. So yes, I do think he's going to be here next year. Whether they, okay, thanks, Lola. Whether they change his contract or not, I think he's going to still be here. Let's see, dude, I didn't know you was going live. Yeah, Big J, it was spur of the moment. Like I had some time today, so I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and get one in. I didn't get a chance to let you guys know. I apologize for that, but I'm trying to get back on the schedule so I could get back with these live streams again. Like I told y'all, when my grandmother passed last month, things been crazy. So I haven't got a chance to get live like I wanted to. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get back into it. What about Tony Pollard contract? So he's on his rookie deal, right? Still, so they can pay him, backup running back money. So if they want to redo his contract, re-up his contract, they can do that. I don't think that he's gonna garner running back one money because he's not an RB1. You know what I mean? So Tony Pollard might actually uh, be So, um, prayers up for you, Kid Mega man. I look, trust me. I know. Look, we all going through a lot right now, man. It's but look, Cowboys family, man. We all here together. We all, got to stay prayed up. We got to, stick together, and that's what we do. That's why I said I don't deal with the trolls and all the negativity and stuff like that. I just, what I mean, like, because that's why, like, I kind of stopped doing lives for a while because I just didn't need negative people around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear all that stuff because I know I've been through a lot, especially in these last 3 years. So, I'm just trying to all back to the thing. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock, I'll be playing at 1 o'clock. I hate playing at 1 o'clock because it's almost like you get your game out the way and you look at the rest. Now, the pros about it is you can get some more shit done for the rest of the day. Like, what I mean, after your team play, if y'all win, you riding high, you go to the grocery store, what I'm saying, you out there with your game. My that was appreciate you, Ryan. I'll shout out to you. Yes. Interesting time. Although I wasn't born yet, I heard about it. I'm a just so you guys don't, if you guys don't know, I'm a history type person. I love to learn about the past and things that happened back in the day. You know what I mean? Like I think that when you look at things that happened like before you were born, it's very interesting. Praying for everyone. Dallas Cowboys for life. Thank you, Lola E too. No problem, Kid Mega. Definitely keep you in my prayers, man. Um, tell your wife I said, hey, man. Hope your wife is all right too, man. John Durnan. Your mom has Alzheimer's. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I know that's hard to deal with. My grandmother had dementia, before she passed. So that was tough to deal with as well. So uh, you said it sounds choppy when you talk. It's in and out. Oh, is it still choppy? My so the lines. So the lines are total in total. What about now? I'm checking the mic now. What about now? Is that better? That's better. Okay. I had to adjust the mic. Yeah, it was the microphone. So old microphone. So I had to do stuff. Mark talk about broke media. Nah, it's real broke media over here. It's damn show broke media over here. You hear me? But no, anyway, that's the line. So they're the first total defense, which was dismal. But at the end of the day, we talked about this before. You cannot go on any game thinking that you can just run on any team and go all over the yard. Now, Dak Prescott does normally do well against Lions teams. I think um, so, so can you guys are you guys still there? I don't want to have to restart this thing. Can y'all hear me? You say yeah, we're here. Okay, cool. No, because I saw the numbers drastically go down. I thought maybe maybe something had happened or something. I don't know. But anyway, um Dak Prescott coming back at the perfect time. Now we talked about the whole Cooper Rush thing, right? It's been a lot of people in the media talking about Jaquez, what up? We talked about in the media about Cooper Rush and quarterback controversy, but it really wasn't a quarterback controversy because we know that Dak Prescott is paid to be the quarterback of his team. Cooper Rush did his job. Thank you very much, Cooper Rush. You've gone above and beyond. We thought that after week one, when Dak Prescott got his thumb hit, that the season was going to be over. But it's not over. Now, this year, so happens to be the NFC East decides they just want to win. I mean, who knew? Who knew? Tell me if you knew the Giants was going to be 5-1 at this point going into week 7. Did y'all know that? Because I damn sure didn't know that. Then you look at the Eagles; they're still undefeated. Now, I've told Eagle fans already, I gave them credit, undefeated, but let me tell you something. We still got plenty of it. So that's all I say, Eagle fans. Congratulations on your win, but it ain't gonna happen on the second time. They still got to come to our crib. Is my mic wireless? No. Mic check, mic check. I've been trying to get this thing back to I think it might be the microphone. I gotta get a new mic, y'all. And then my son was playing with it, and like I don't know if he messed something up. Can y'all hear me now? Yeah, because I wonder if I can use the microphone on the laptop. I don't know if that's the same. Is it better? Can you hear me now? Hate to have to keep doing that, but let me know. Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. Is it better than what it was? Because I can't tell because I'm not looking at the stream, so I can't tell whether it was choppy or not. All right, I guess we good. All right, yeah, I think it's just this microphone. I'm just gonna have to get a new microphone. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. But yeah, it shouldn't be choppy anymore because I don't have it plugged in anymore. So it should. The microphone is coming straight through the laptop now, so it should be much clearer. It should be. I don't even have the microphone plugged in anymore. Um, I think that what's going to happen this week, and this is a good test for Dak Prescott, right? So, you start the season off. Let's go back to it real quick. Week one, Prescott, we're like, rush. But I like out to is a pocket quarterback. He is not a running quarterback. He is not a mobile quarterback. And there's two differences between a mobile and a running quarterback. Don't is a running quarterback. It's still choppy. What the fuck? I'm literally like right by the Wi-Fi. Cowboy execution. What's going on? Is choppy. I don't understand why it's choppy. So I guess it wasn't the. I guess it wasn't the microphone then. Lord Jesus. Why is it doing me like this, Lord? Can I get something to work right? Damn. All right. What's going on, Chris Cantu? How you been, bro? Shout out to Cooper Rush for what he's done. He's still going to be the backup for your team. Dak Prescott coming back and playing tomorrow. It might be a little rusty in the beginning. Let him get a couple of throws off. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's going to be a good test for him because their defense is not good in the passing game. So if we can run this ball, Ezekiel Elliott and both him and Pollard going to eat like hell, and then that gives time for play action, and Dak Prescott does that play action real well. That's his thing. So you're going to see the passes getting to these guys, and they're going to get their confidence back. Dak's going to get his confidence back. He's going to get comfortable again, and he's going to be back to the Dak Prescott that he was. I really think the reason why they didn't play him in the Eagles game is primarily because they didn't want him going up against them, and then he mess around and lose the game, and then you got fans talking about Dak sucks. We don't need him as a quarterback. This, that, and the third. Blase, blase. So it's just a lot of unnecessary garbage that you don't want to hear. Jaquez, you said who is my breakout player for tomorrow? I'll be honest with you. Outside of Dak Prescott, I would say. Hmm. Let me go out there and say Cavante Turpin, because I think that I don't know if y'all remember, But in that game last week when we played the Eagles, Cavante Turpin was in the game on offense. The ball just wasn't going to him. What's up to Cowboys? How you doing? Yes, I'm live. Where you can put it. Astros beating earlier. I appreciate you. What's up? I know Eastside Herald is happy that his Houston Astros are winning because them damn Texans ain't doing a damn thing. Because they're not doing a damn thing. But I will say this though. I'm going to be of focal point for the boys. I could see Zeke and Pollard at least getting 75 plus. That's damn sure possible against against this yeah I don't understand why it's choppy because on my end it's not showing anything that's letting me know that it's doing that. Because like I said, I'm the because I'm looking at myself on the screen and it's not even I'm not even looking. It's not even like stuttering or hesitating or anything. You said everybody doing some streams and not, yeah, man. Because look, it's back, so you know, we just want to make sure everybody knows what it is. We want to make sure that the real fans know what it is. You said what program are you? I'm just to stand. I think we all agree. Run heavy, use the damn tight end. I'm telling you, the Cowboys, because look, this is the thing with the tight end. Rush didn't throw the ball to the tight ends. Now, when they put Hendershot and Ferguson in there, you know, he was throwing to him in the Eagles game because that's what he had to do because there was nobody else to throw the ball to because the Eagles secondary is good. You know what I mean? So they were locking people down. So what's going on, Coles? He is. This is the thing. You don't want to have the year that he's having right now, um, in a franchise year, and you ain't really got that many passes. Like the young boys are showing you up. The fact of the matter, I look at Ferguson and Hendershot as two guys in the future that can be like how um, Dalton Schultz and Blake Jarwin was when they first got here. So, you know, but I think a little more longevity. Jarwin had to early retire because he had he developed hip problems. Dalton Schultz might play for another team next year. Y'all know that a lot of our tight ends go to other teams. Like you look at, remember Jeff Swain? Jeff Swain is the starting tight end for the Tennessee Titans right now. So you know, a lot of our tight ends go to other teams and they do fairly well. So you know, you said Eastside, you said Dalton some shit. I don't think he's some shit. I just think that his rapport is with Dak Prescott, not with uh, Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush don't have a real rapport. Cooper Rush guy is definitely Noah Brown, and you can see that. That you can see that. Schultz gonna block the Cowboys when it's all said and done. I'm telling you. Riverside, mother. So, no, I don't know. I ain't been to Cali, so I don't know which one. But I know Lola know. CD gonna get 100+ yards tomorrow. Let's hope so. Can I get Gallup to get some of them yards? Because I got Gallup in fantasy, so and I'm trying to start him because I know that all of those guys are going to be excited that their guy is back throwing them the ball. So I'm trying to put my guys in right now. Hell, Don Show said, you know what? My PCL don't hurt no more. Not a Dak Prescott back. Did y'all notice that though? See, y'all gotta pay attention. Did y'all notice that? Like, it seemed like when Cooper Rush was playing, all of a sudden Dalton Schultz was injured. It's like, oh, my knee is hurting me. I don't know what to do with this knee because it's hurting. My knee is hurting. Then all of a sudden, Dak Prescott come back and it's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna play. I'm no longer on the injury report. Nothing's hurting. Everything feels good. We're back at it again. No matter what the Prescott do tomorrow, they still gonna find something wrong. Pretty much, they always do. You know what? And you're right about that because no matter who we play, the Dallas Cowboys beat the Rams and the Bengals, which were two um, last year and beat both teams. We don't get no credit for that. You know what they say? Oh, well, you know, Matt Stafford hurt his shoulder and his arm, whatever, in the offseason, so he's not the same that he was before, blah, 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 blah. They give you that bullshit, right? Yeah. So, you know, like, and all of a sudden, here we go. Point blank. What up? I love weed. What's going on, brother? Dak has great chemistry with Michael Gallup. He sure does. So Dak Prescott to Michael Gallup is like Cooper Rush to Noah Brown, right? Every quarterback has their guys. So, you know, you got to kind of be smart when you're, you know, doing fantasy. You got to know who gets targeted, who's guys. Lola said, I'm coming here with this shit. Don't come in with that crazy shit. Long Beach is cooler in the summer because it's by the water. However, it's hotter in Riverside, but they're all the same outside of that. Look. I ain't never been to none of them. I want to go. It's expensive, right? How y'all live in Cali? It's so expensive out there. What y'all make over 100K or something? Because that shit crazy out there. The excuses they make for the teams losing to the Cowboys remind me of the Yankees manager saying lost in Houston because he is. And like I said, he fucking with the wrong one because I don't accept trolls on my channel. Mark accepts the trolls because Mark looks at it like, oh well, you know, all publicity is good. He looks at it like peace. I have desired that. You know, I don't put trolls. I agree with you. He is still getting adjusted. Is he ready to be a number one wide receiver? I don't think so yet. I'm not saying that he can't be in the future, but I think that CD still need a little bit more time to maturate into that number one receiver. Because Jesse, I'm gonna tell you right now, one thing about being a number one receiver in this league, you got to have the moxie, right? I think CD Lamb could do it. I think he still need to groom up under another number one. First of all, the Cowboys messed up by getting rid of Amari Cooper in the first place. They should have never got rid of him. I don't give a damn what your issue was with Amari Cooper. You want to win, right? Keep your guys. Like I just don't understand that. You traded him for a first round draft pick to get him, and then you let him go for peanuts. Makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. Um, I won't be surprised if we lose by poor Dak play due to Rusty or a big win. What up, TGK? So TGK, you just got in here, but I will say that I hear you on that, but I don't think it's going to win this game because their defense is so poor. The thing about the Lions is their offense. Their offensive line is pretty decent. They can put up points on offense. Their defense is just not great. So this is for Dak to get the rust off, right? He's going to be able to get passes off. You're going to be able to run the ball. You're going to be able to run the ball via doing play action. So that's going to get him the confidence back. And once he gets in the groove and gets some of them passes out there and complete to some of his guys, he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. It would be selfish to think we finna roll on the Lions. And that's the same thing I said earlier in the live stream, TGK. You never go in any game thinking you're gonna roll on anybody because y'all remember what happened with the Broncos when they rolled our asses over. So, but again, this ain't Vic Fangio's Broncos defense. The Lions don't have that defense. I'm not saying we're gonna go roll on them. I'm just saying this is a good game for Dak to come back to. This is one of the reasons why they didn't play Dak last week because knowing what the Eagles can do, you didn't want to rush and not Gallup. Yeah, because he's comfortable with those guys. Remember, Gallup ain't played since he got injured. So, Cooper Rush didn't practice or play with him. Dak Prescott knows Gallup because he's been throwing the ball to him in the past many a time. Remember, Noah Brown has always been that special teams guy and the scout team guy. So scout team receivers played with the scout team quarterback. So him being the quarterback, he plays with the scout team guys. So he's going to have a rapport with all those guys that are not starters on that team. So that's just how that goes. And, I do miss Amari. It's weird seeing him on the Browns, though. And you can see the difference with Cooper not being on his team. Even if you didn't get Cooper the ball that much, CeeDee Lamb played better with a number one receiver with him because we know that CeeDee Lamb's biggest strength is in the slot. He's a slot receiver. So putting him in that slot is where he primarily needs to be. I remember you from saying Amari wasn't that great, saying he wasn't Look I said that he wasn't going to get traded because it wasn't smart for them to trade him. Because when you get a guy, you pick him up and you get rid of a number one receiver to get a guy like that. Why? No, you didn't have to erase his comment because I'm gonna let him know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let him know what it is. Like you come in here talking and try to tell me I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Then you tell me what the fuck you think. So we can have a conversation about it because we can damn sure have a conversation about it. But I'm gonna tell you because I played football, and I'm not saying that I know everything because nobody knows everything. Come on now. But at the end of the day, it didn't make what my point was. It didn't make sense for them to get rid of him because was he really a problem? What were you mad at Amari Cooper about? Why? Because he wasn't vaccinated. That's and that's a HIPAA violation. One, two. He was your number one receiver, and the problem was not him. The problem was Kellen Moore not scheming plays for him to get the goddamn ball. So if you're not throwing the ball to the receiver, how the hell is he going to produce? And that's that's why I'm go ahead. the same mofo that probably switching accounts and stuff like that. Some of these trolls and stuff, they got so many accounts, man. They just do what they want to do. This is the reason why, and I'm gonna tell you guys, and I know some of you guys have YouTube channels too, so y'all know. Look, it's hard doing live streams and stuff because you get people like that, and it's like you're trying to like come up with a productive show, and then you got to deal with that. It's just ignorant, man. It's really ignorant. Jabril Cox and Kelvin Joseph have good looks on special teams. Yeah, see, Kelvin Joseph, it really sucks about him, Jaquise, man. I'm gonna tell you because Kelvin Joseph was supposed to. He's a hero. You're a different because you're a troll, but you still support, right? So I can deal with that. You ain't that. You are fine. I can deal with your little bit of trolling. That right. You look just being trying to. I have no power to zap fools. Oh, you will soon. I just these have moderators they want. They moderators. But yeah, this is the thing. Back to what I was saying. I'm sorry. So Kelvin Joseph, it's a shame because he was a second round draft pick, right? To be a gunner on special. Take the tents off. They're not. You said breaking up. God damn it. And I don't mind. Maybe I apologize for that. When I do my next live stream, I'll try to switch it up, switch to another program. You said, why am I using it? No, I'm using my internet. My internet is the one in this house. That's what I'm using. But anyway, like I said, I don't mind people coming in and debating. This is what it's about, right? You can agree, you can disagree, but we can have a conversation about it. But let's be adult about it. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. And as far as my channel not growing, I don't get that narrative. But right, just like Kid Mega said, we block disrespect, not for debating. You can debate all day. Nobody's gonna block you for debating. But when you start talking negative about somebody else, or you say something about me, about whatever, if it's negativity, it's not allowed. If you're gonna debate, you can being an issue. Score prediction for tomorrow. So I forgot who said that earlier in the chat. Somebody said 38-10. And I was looking at that like, oh, that sounds like a good score. But I'm gonna say touchdowns. I'm gonna say 24, right? So we get 3 scores and a field goal. 38-10 sounds awesome. Could be a possibility, but I'm gonna go with I'm gonna keep it safe. My man said 42-7. I know that's right. You're damn right. I love weed. You're absolutely right, my dude. Do you think if Dak won the Super Bowl, do you think they will give him credit, or would they say he wasn't really playing on a good team? So look, you got a point there, Isaac, and we can talk about that real quick. 31-13. That sounds like a decent score. 36-17. Those are good. Those are good outcomes. They're reasonable. 4-17. All right, so back to Isaac. So Isaac made the now I'm gonna say this, Isaac, everybody listen. And I apologize for things being choppy. I don't know what happened. I'll try to fix it on my next live stream. I promise you. But I appreciate you guys being here. I love y'all. I'll say this. If you don't give that credit if you win a Super Bowl, and I mean this year, right? Because we know this year, are you stepping on the wire? No, ain't no wire. um, if they don't give him credit, these are the things that they'll probably say. When he got there, blah blah blah, which is stupid because being 4-2 right now means absolutely nothing because we haven't even gotten to the meat of the season yet. When you look at when you look at that narrative, right, they're gonna say, "Oh, Dak didn't come till week 7. Cooper Rush did all this work for him, blase, blase," or they'll say the strength of the schedule was whack. They didn't play no real teams. We didn't play real teams. We just beat both of the teams with the backup quarterback that went to the Super Bowl last year. But again, you talk about haters, you talk about the talking heads, you talk about the people that get paid to hate the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all do understand that the Cowboys generate so much money by quoting them and talking about them. You look at outside media, right? That's why, like, when they say stuff, they shoot wrong information because they sit here and they try to cornhole stuff from what's going on inside the Dallas Cowboys organization, but they really don't know what's going on. So they're just guessing and just pitching things, just throwing shit at the wall. That is because we support this team. They are both our quarterbacks. Yeah, but they don't say that about Foles coming in late in the season. I know, it doesn't make sense. You know why? AJ Brown. AJ Brown said that. He said everybody in the league hates the Dallas Cowboys. You said I sound like Chewbacca on here. Oh shit. I think we're better than the Eagles. I think so too. With our quarterback, with Dak Prescott, we are. We just need Kellen Moore has more consistent with the has going forward and help out Kellen Moore and say, look here, on this particular play, we got 2 runs. Or this particular play, we have a run and an RPO. Or we have you know what I'm saying? Like, give them something that makes sense. Dak much better than Cooper. We're gonna have that offense. I said during the live stream, Jay Hoove, that the Eagles don't want to see us on Christmas Eve. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I love we. You funny dude. I apologize. I'm sorry for happiness. I can't. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that because I can't see it. Yeah, but see the thing about it is if I go to reset it in the middle, I got to start the live stream all the way over again. So I'll make sure for next time. Coming back from a long time wasn't the greatest, but I appreciate you guys coming in here. I really do. I appreciate the love. What up, Courtney? Philadelphia took advantage of the turnovers, which gave them great field position. That was a big thing, right? You can't throw 3 interceptions in a game and expect to win. You just can't. You just can't. Appreciate you. You cannot throw 3 interceptions in a game and expect to win. You can't do that. Whether it's from a starting quarterback or a backup, that's not good football play. And you know, you just gotta be smarter with the ball. You can't just. I kept saying, "Oh well, Cooper Rush didn't throw no interceptions earlier. He almost did in that Washington game." Now Dak don't throw interceptions because every quarterback throws interceptions. Hell, Tony Romo threw 5 in the game. Tom Brady threw 5 in the game. Aaron Rodgers threw 3 in the game. So every quarterback has thrown multiple interceptions in the game. You know why? Because we're human. Ain't no robots out here throwing the ball. Perfect accuracy every time. It don't work like that. I hate this Dak hate. He has won 1 playoff game and led the Cowboys to 13 and 3 and never had a losing season. Exactly. But you know what? They're not going to talk about that. And not only that, Jaquez. Is it Jaquez or Jaquez? Sorry if I butchered it. But I'm going to say this. Every bad. Dak Prescott is only from his class in 2016. And he gets hate for what? You remember when they got drafted? They kept talking about, oh, Carson Wentz is the best coming of Jesus, the next coming of Jesus Christ. Come on, bro. And John Rivera over there, Riverboat Ron, Ron Rivera, Riverboat Ron is over there talking about some scratching his head like, why the fuck I traded for this damn quarterback? What'd I do that for? Why I do that? Nah, I'm stupid. Because I done went and got this quarterback, and now he can't bust a grape. Can't bust a goddamn grape. So, you know, it is what it is. Everybody said that Carson Wentz was better than Dak Prescott. Are they saying that anymore? They sure as hell ain't. And they forgot. They forgot that they said that. Because when you go back and say something to them about it, they're going to be like, well, you know, we only said that because his draft status, because he was a first-round draft pick, and Dak Prescott was a fourth-round draft pick, and this and that. Don't nobody give a goddamn what it is. The season. Well, you know, shit happens. Look at the Eagles. They're undefeated right now. They can all of a sudden just fall off a cliff too if they want to. Shit happens. So, you know, it is what it is. Mario Sanchez, what up, brother? What's going on? Dak is the only quarterback in his draft class that is still on his team. Yep. Either still on his team or still starting for his team. You look at a lot of those guys that were drafted ahead of them. Some of them guys ain't even in the league no more. Look at the two quarterbacks that Jerry Jones wanted over Dak Prescott. Neither one of them in the league. One went to the Broncos and just faded the fuck off. Not even. I forgot their goddamn names. What was their names? Connor. What was that motherfucker's name? Peyton. What the fuck was his name? See, this is how crazy it was. I don't even remember the two quarterbacks' names. I always forget their names. You know why? Because they're insignificant. They don't matter. Jerry Jones. Yes, Paxton Lynch. There it is. There it is. That's it. Paxton Lynch and Connor Cook. Thank you, guys. See, what up, Thomas? What up, Thomas Garrett? Shout out to you, brother. Following question about the Super Bowl. If we did make it, do you think the refs will screw us? Well, Isaac, it really depends on who the refs are, right? Are there refs that ref games for us in the past that don't like the Dallas Cowboys? Are there the refs that just refed against this Eagle game? Because Micah Parsons, pretty much from what he said in the media about the refs, he rubbed them the wrong way too. So if they're the same refs for the Super Bowl, we might be screwed. But it also depends on who we playing too. So again, we talk about the refs and stuff like that, but you can't put it in the refs' hands. You still got to go out there and play your game of football. Because if you play well and you beat a team straight up, no matter what they try to pull, you're gonna still win. Now, if it's a close game, they can change the outcome of that. But don't let it be a close game. Go out there and whoop that tail. Straight up. Yeah, so Paxton Lynch and Connor Cook. Google these guys. Where they at right now? Ain't neither one of them in the league, I don't think. Neither one of them. They probably with the XFL some goddamn where. Who knows? I don't know. What's good, E2 Blue? Carolina. Is Carolina willing to give up DJ Moore for ourselves? You know what I'm saying? They look like they just trying to get rid of everybody to get draft picks. If they're willing to give up DJ Moore for us, well, he's looking excellent. He's going to eat also. Thing. Everybody kept saying, well, Zeke is not the same. Of course he's not. When you run the football in the National Football League, your body breaks down fast. Those of you that play football understand that playing football every week is like getting into a car accident every week. You feel that shit the next day. When we watch football, this is for our entertainment. We watch these guys get battered and bruised every week. They get off that plane and they go home and they got their legs up, their wives rubbing their back or their girlfriends rubbing their back, and they in the bathtub, the cold tub, and doing all that. Because I've done it. I've taken many dips in the cold tub because I have knee issues. So my walk up the stairs. Every time I come in the house, my mama like, shh, why your knees sound like that? Because I'm old and I played football. That's what happens. But at the end of the day, that's what they go through. So wear and tear on your body, you're not going to do your rookie year. So with that being said, the fact that Zeke Elliott is out there banging in them yards, so Zeke has two things that he does that Tony Pollard cannot do. Zeke is more physical. He's like a bowling ball in there. He can make a negative play turn into a +3. I'll take that all day. If a play is going nowhere and you're still getting positive yards out of it, because 3rd and 6 is way better than 3rd and 13. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. Because when you miss that yardstick and you get the 4th down and you looking around like, damn, we 13 and not 36, my dude. That's different. Now, that's how you need both of these guys. Lightning and thunder. You get to grind them yards, and once you weaken that defense, run Pollard ass up in there and get a 24-yard gain. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you play football. You need two good backs. Period. You're not going to be successful with just one. That's not the way this league works anymore. Big J, facts, 100%. I'm having trouble walking now, 57 years old. Well, Big J, prayers up to you. Shout out to you, bro, for still hanging in there and doing what you do. Look, let me tell you something. We all got issues. Biggest thing is we got to just take care of ourselves, man. That's what we got to do. If any pro thinks the ref is the issue, don't play the game. Well, yeah. Now, there are times, though, look, you got to play your game, right? That is true. But sometimes these refs, man, they remember what players say about him. Like, you know what? I'm going to call this penalty on this dude just because. I'm going to piss him off. He pissed me off because he called me out in the media. So I'm going to get his ass back. That's what they do. With that back, can we run more RPOs? Definitely, Kid Mega. Dak is the RPO. You know what I'm saying? You can't run that. Okay, so this goes back to what I was talking about with the quarterbacks, right? With the mobility, right? We know Cooper Rush is a pocket quarterback. Tom Brady, pocket quarterback. Taylor Heineke, pocket quarterback. Carson Wentz, pocket quarterback. He ain't no runner. There's only 4 running quarterbacks in the league. When I say run quarterbacks, I mean guys that just run the goddamn ball. Kyler Murray is number 1. We know that shit. Jalen Hurts, number 2. Lamar Jackson. Who's the 4th? Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. I thought it was one more. Daniel Jones is not a running quarterback. He's a mobile quarterback. He's not a running quarterback. That's the same shit I said to Rashid. Because Rashid riding high right now because his New York Football Giants. Josh Allen is mobile. I wouldn't say Josh Allen's a running quarterback. When you look at a running quarterback, you think of Kyler Murray, a guy that, like, when that pocket, he's just all over the goddamn place. You can catch he can run, he's mobile. I look at Josh Allen, Dak Prescott in the same way, right? That's what it is. Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, and Taysom Hill. Everybody else is just a mobile quarterback. Justin Fields I can't even give him that credit because he sucks. Because he plays for the Bears. So I look at Justin Fields like he's mobile. I'll keep him in that mobile category. Trey Lance when he's healthy, possibly. But right now, him and Fields are in that mobile quarterback. So you look at Justin Fields, you look at Trey Lance, you look at Daniel Jones, you look at Dak Prescott. You said Taysom Hill's a tight end. A goddamn good one is it well. The fact that Taysom Hill is like a three-peat. He's a quarterback, a running back, and a goddamn tight end all in one. How many people can do that? Like Taysom Hill is a hell of a weapon when he's healthy. And if you a creative offensive coordinator, you can play him in all three positions. Hey now, E2 Fields, my Buckeye guy. He on the wrong squad. I know. Nothing wrong with Fields. I'm not trying to say nothing bad about your boy Fields. I'm just saying he sucks because he plays for the Bears. I'm not calling him a sucky player. I'm saying that he's just in a bad situation. I feel sorry for him. You'll be at the Bears Cowboys game next Sunday. Thomas Garrett, man, I wish I could go, man. Is it in Chicago or in Dallas? Because I'll fuck around, go back home to watch that Bears game against the Cowboys. But again, the Bears couldn't even beat the sorry ass Commanders. Y'all saw that play at the end of the game? You were first and goal and had 4 chances to get into the damn end zone. And you got stopped there. Now, I gotta give the Commanders their credit, because I always do. I give credit where credit's due. They got a good front defensive line. That's it. But that's all they got. That's all they got. But if you throw that ball a back shoulder fade, I don't know. Maybe the Bears wide receivers are just garbage, because I can't even name one of them. Can you name I he gonna be like he gonna be screaming to the coach, "Don't go empty set." He gonna be yelling, "Please don't go empty set. I don't need to go empty set. Every time I go empty set, Michael Parsons keep hitting me in the back. DeMarcus Lawrence keep hitting me on my side. Then goddamn Dorrance Armstrong keep hitting me in my head. And then goddamn, who is this Hill guy that keeps alligator rolling my ass?" So let me just tell you, it's hell of a day. There's O-line is ish. Yeah. They're fire. I know why happened. The Jets is up to the because we know that his is not college. You have to be a balanced team. You got to know when to run and you got to know when to use play action. With the way that our team is set up, we need to be doing play action. We need to be doing screens. We need to be I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm not trying to contradict myself. I said at the beginning of the stream that this is the NFL going to demolish everybody. But their defense is 31st in the league overall. So we shouldn't. Yeah. We got to win. There's no other way. We're not going to lose to the Lions at home. Dak coming back. Dan Campbell coming back to the team that he played for. No, we're not going to lose against no goddamn Lions. Not tomorrow or ever. Let me give you a stat line real quick. Dak Prescott has scored over 320 yards passing against the Lions, and every time we played them in his career, in his 7-year career. And that was even when Matt Stafford was the quarterback before he got traded to the Rams. So look at it like that. You end the dig. I've been saying this over. I've been saying this even at Mark's house. This is what it is. This is what it is. You don't. We're still running Jason Garrett's system. Y'all know that, right? Do y'all know that? Does everybody in this live stream raise your hand if you knew? Well, I can't see you, but put something in the comment box and let me know that you hear what I'm saying right now. Did y'all know that we still running Jason Garrett's offense? Did y'all know that? This is the reason why. Because you don't fucking know. With Green Bay, that knows how to win. From the last lame duck ass the only reason why it's a remix version of Jason Garrett. Remix. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm sorry. What did you say, Sam? You too. I like your Archie Bunker recliner. Oh, this is my grandmother's chair. I sat in this chair on purpose. Those of you that know, my grandmother passed away last. This is her chair. This is the chair that she always sat in, and I felt comfortable sitting in here because I feel warm and lovely now. Like this is remembering grandma. So this chair is special. Ma, we can't never get rid of this chair. That's all I'm saying. If I got to take it to my new place, I'll do it. But I'm not gonna get rid of this recliner. This is where my grandmother sat. Rest in peace to her. I got one just like in my man cave. Don't fall asleep during your live stream. Nah, not gonna do that. Yeah, I knew we were running Jason Garrett. Okay, so y'all knew. So y'all knew. We're remixing the goddamn playbook. So what I would like to see, to be honest with you guys, what I would like to see is them actually letting Mike McCarthy bring his system in. Let him bring his system in and see what will change. Because why would you even hire a coach if you're not going to let him be the coach? That's all I'm saying. So I told you guys before, y'all, some of y'all be listening to the bullshit y'all hear out there. Don't let them let you believe that Mike McCarthy is not a good coach. That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous. He is a really good coach. They're not allowing him to 100% do his thing. And that's the issue. Yeah, Big J, yeah. It pisses you off. It pisses me off too. Let's talk about these linebackers. Let's do it. Everybody was asking me about Jabril Cox, right? You look at Jabril Cox and him coming back from his ACL surgery last year. And they're asking why he's not playing. There's two reasons why, right? He did have a setback because if you look in the offseason training camp, he was in there playing hard. And we was like, oh, even preseason, oh, Jabril Cox will do something. The next thing you know, he disappeared for a minute, right? Right now, he's playing, but he's playing special teams. Two reasons why that happened. He had a setback with the leg, so he's not as, they drafted him to be a linebacker. He can't cover right now because his mobility is limited. So that's why he's playing special teams right now. Two, the Cowboys went and signed Anthony Barr. So Anthony Barr is taking that position over. So with Anthony Barr being in the mix, everything got pushed down. Let's go through this linebacker core, right? You got Micah Parsons, right? Micah Parsons is a linebacker, but not really. They got him at defensive end. They got him running around doing different things. But because you have him doing that, you got that leaves Anthony Barr, Leighton Vander Esch, right? So you have them two running the insides of that linebacker. Luke Gifford on special teams. You got they might as well just keep him shelved. In there. Let Damone stay where he is. You got enough linebackers right now. Do what you do. And the reason being is because this is his first time in his second season. In, he came with halfway through training camp. So he was still learning. He's still learning defense, getting acclimated with the team, figuring the other linebackers out and how they play and this and that. So Anthony Barr is playing much better now. Now, nobody really played that well in this last game. Like I don't know what happened with the Eagles game. They just they get it's like they had a brain fart. They just had a bad day, right? But I like the addition to Anthony Barr. I actually watch him during the game. A lot of people when they watch the game, they don't pay attention. But because I've played the linebacker position, not in the NFL, but I've played linebacker before, so I understand how the position works, right? Pay attention to a lot of that. He can tackle, and he's damn sure help. But you also have to understand too, the way that we play our safeties, they play like how Barry Church did when he played with us. They used Ron Curse, they used um, Donovan Wilson, and they come up and play in the box. So they're almost like extra linebackers. So really, and Leighton Vander Esch, nobody else is really out there. So there's really not much for them to rotate. So they said, okay, Jabril Cox, just stay on special teams. Damone Clark, just hold off. We'll wait. Luke Gifford, you're a special teams guy. Now, I would love to see Anthony Barr back another year, but does that hinder the growth of Damone Clark and Jabril? Jabril and Damone are coverage guys, right? Anthony Barr is like a Micah Parsons. He's a more rushing type of linebacker. Uh, Anthony Barr, he made the Pro with the Vikings because he was more of a rusher than he was outside. I mean, a regular linebacker. They didn't use him in the traditional way. So that's the answer to that question. Victor Lee, appreciate you coming in the live stream. I know that it was kind of choppy and stuff like that, but let me know if you guys enjoying the stream and things of that nature. Any everybody sound off. I want to see. Let me get some score predictions. Right. I know some of you guys put some score predictions in there. Oh yeah, Big J, thank you, man. I appreciate your well wishes, my brother. Let me get some score predictions in here. So those of you that didn't put your predictions in, I want to see how we feel going into this game tomorrow. We got an early game tomorrow. It's 1:00. Those of you that are in the Midwest, those of you Quez. Devin Harper, special teams. So Devin Harper, Luke Gifford, and Jabril Cox, all three of them are playing special teams. So the other linebackers don't have to. And they put Devin Harper in. Smart. And Mark is smart too. Mark does so much for my matchup game. Well, I'll talk more about that then. But I'm gonna say you can get Jared Goff. Jared Goff is what up? What's going on, Ray Hardy? What's going on, bro? How you doing? Still got concern about offense scoring. Hopefully Dak will be more focused. So this is the thing, Sam. The reason why our offense was sluggish like that is because we had to downsize the playbook for Cooper Rush for the way that he plays. He's not that guy. So that's the reason why. Big J, 34-13. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wait, what? Oh, I knew what you meant, Gina. I knew what you meant. What are you saying? Yo, these trolls are just. I look. Thank God. Who else we got? Shay, welcome. Shout out to you, brother. And I love we. I think it's the same person. Yeah, Lola, you know it is. What right? I predicted. I just said 24-10, right? Um, I think they'll probably get maybe a touchdown in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we're gonna shut them out. I mean, we can, but I see them at least scoring. I'll give them a touchdown. See a grown ass person trolling. You are in need of serious counseling. I know it's Cowboys. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Like you clearly ain't got no job. You clearly don't have a job to have that time to just troll. Not only troll to Cowboys, but have multiple trolls. That don't make sense. I don't know. I ain't nobody, so I don't know. I don't know nothing. It is what it is. I'm just here so I don't get fined. But again, appreciate you guys coming into the chat. You guys, channel, right? We're gonna grow together. We're gonna be together, and I appreciate my group that I have. You guys have been my day ones, and I appreciate y'all being here. You guys have been amazing throughout my time being a YouTuber, and I appreciate y'all. Deep Taylor, we don't need that again. We don't need that. We don't need him to go back to that. But I think that now Mike McCarthy understands what needs to be done, and Mike McCarthy. When you start making mistakes. Gina, I appreciate it. I really do. We need those after the game streams again. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, you know what? Since we got an early game tomorrow, I should be able to give you an after game stream. Since I'll be at Mark's house tomorrow, I'll bring my stuff with me over there. So I'll bring my laptop over there and maybe stream. Check out. I'm gonna do my look out my video. Once again, thank you everybody for coming into the chat. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Sending prayers out to everybody in the chat that's going through some things. Because look, we know that even though we're technically post-pandemic, we still have things that possibly lingered from it. A lot of people have lost family members like me. So, we all need that thing to lean on. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Keys to the game in the morning, baby. Let's do it. Shout out to all my California people. Gina, love y'all. To Cowboys, appreciate you in here. E2, or has anyone got an update on Real? I don't know what's going on with Real. I hope he's okay. I haven't I'm going to call Mark tomorrow and see if he's so we can get up and see how no matter whether you're a Washington fan or whatever fan, he's a part of the family. So we got to love our people. So with that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all coming in here, man. We'll chat tomorrow. So y'all have a great night, and let's go Cowboys. Peace out.